I'm Dr. Emily Elizabeth Goodman, an assistant professor of art history at Transylvania University, right here in Lexington, Kentucky. I'm pleased to be collaborating with the Living Arts and Science Center on their exhibition, Ayé Aton, Sun Ra and Beyond. This exhibition presents a series of works by Woodford County's own Ayé Aton, an outsider artist who made his mark as a muralist and drummer for the legendary Afrofuturist band, Sun Ra Orchestra. Most notably, Aton contributed images to go along with Sun Ra's 1972 collection of poems, Space, Interiors, and Exteriors. While Aton is known for his work with Sun Ra, this exhibition considers his practice more holistically and particularly focuses on the latter years of his life. As such, this show highlights how Aton brought together elements of contemporary art with historical styles and motifs in order to create works premised around the possibilities of Black liberation. Aton notably embraced the possibilities of Afrofuturism, a style that is characterized by an embrace of Pan-African iconography alongside images of imagined futures in space and on Earth, both in his work with Sun Ra and afterward. As evidenced in this exhibition, Aton's engagement with Afrofuturism posits an alternative understanding of history and culture, separate from the colonialist tendencies that underline mainstream and academic narratives about the past and visions of the future. Given the programmatic and systemic erasure of Black history, not just the omission of African American contributions to our society, but the forced disjuncture of enslaved peoples from their own lineages, let alone their own cultural heritages, manifest through the slave trade. Aton's incorporation of elements of the past is a political statement. At the same time, Aton's references to the future can also be seen as a gesture of Black liberation, positing that despite hundreds of years of attempted genocidal erasure, quote, there are Black people in the future, as artist Alicia B. Wormsley so succinctly put it. While much has been made of Ayé Aton's relationship to Afrofuturism, due in large part to his work with the icon of the genre, Sun Ra, this exhibition also highlights the fact that despite a lack of formal training, Aton's work is both developed from and expands the canon of African American art. In many ways, his work parallels the embrace of blending abstraction with historical imagery consistent with the practices of many contemporary artists. Yet at the same time, his work continues the legacy of prominent Black painters from the Harlem Renaissance and beyond. The objective flatness by which he creates his forms, alongside his clear references to Indigenous and African icons, are allusions to a distinctly African American painting tradition, established by Harlem Renaissance artists, including, but not limited to, Aaron Douglas, Archibald Motley Jr., Lois Mailloux Jones, and later Jacob Lawrence. In considering Aton's paintings in this light, we can understand that his work not only projects the possibility of a liberated future for Black Americans, but it also embraces the past that was so integral in making such a freedom possible. Thank you.